That's what I'm on.
Jesus.
Yes, people, welcome. Arsenal Revolution TV. You already know. Today we've got views, Shane and Ozzy today, yeah? And yeah, thank you very much, Shane, for sharing the starting lineup. But yeah, big up views. How you feeling today, man? Last game of the season. I mean, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because last game of the season, let's get the season over with and let's get to the transfers. You know what I'm saying? We want to see some players coming in. But today we're going to be talking about the game and whatnot and the press conference if we had the time. But yeah, how are you feeling today, views?
Just the same, innit? Just the upside down continues, bro. Do you know what I mean? The Twilight Zone, the X-Files, whatever you want to say, bro. Like, whatever this is that we're living in right now, the Hunger Games, like, this is what's going on. You're asking me how I'm feeling. I'm not feeling too good, my bro. You know what I mean? What do you mean Florian Wirtz confirmed and Kirk has confirmed? And I'm not feeling too good, my guy.
Frimpong.
I'm not feeling too good, my guy. I want to feel like them lot. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to feel like them lot because that's all we've got now. These lot have got a title, by the way. You know what I mean? So I thought, all right, cool. I know Lego Head's probably gonna go strong, that kind of thing. And then look, when you don't expect him to, here we go. Thomas Partey back at right back. I'm happy that Wanyeri's starting finally.
Yeah. Martinelli up top. I'm happy to see
Martinelli us because I've been saying free Wanyeri for a minute. This ain't Wakanda, bro. This is for Wanyeri. I've been saying so. I'm so glad that he's finally free, bro. But at the same time, I can't be happy with that because I'm looking at Uncle Partey at right back again. Do you know what I mean? And I just yeah, as you said, it's a blessing. Obviously, I'll let someone else.
I'll be real.
It's a blessing, bro, that we're at the end.
We'll get this over with. Do you know what I'm saying? Just get it over with. Just get the whole season over with, man. 100%. But yeah, going to Shane. Do you know what I'm saying, Shane? Hope you're well. But yeah, Shane, we've seen Arteta talking in the press conference, blaming the schedules. It depends, the players, this, that. How are you feeling today, and what's your thoughts?
I'll be honest with you. I was on the lead last night, and we both were sitting there, and we just both said that this is the most dejected I think I've ever been as an Arsenal fan. I just have no. They've just not as Arsenal, but Arteta's ruined me, man. He's ruined me. He's ruined my fucking passion for the club. The passion, sorry, that's wrong. The passion will always be there, but he's just taken the life out of me. It's the same thing. That press conference, I tried to go through it, and it was just like, fuck me, man. I went through it on my channel and I just kept skipping questions. There was one where it was like that one you're talking about where, you know, what are you looking to do different next season? And all he had to say was, we're going to win something. You know what I mean? Like, take a leaf out of Andy's book, go, I always win something. You know, just say something like that. Instead, he just went off on this tangent about there's all these variables, and it was just a list of excuses. Referees, he even stuck referees in there. Players might have, you know, personal issues. Okay, that's your job. You're meant to put an arm around them, and you're meant to. That's part of your job. Ferguson was the master at it. Wenger used to say players were injured and stuff like that, and he'd let them take a month off if their head wasn't right. He'd cover for them. But this guy just like what we said before about Odegaard. The guy looks like he's mentally struggling. It looks like he's on the verge of a breakdown, and he keeps putting them in the limelight and keeps putting the pressure on him. And now he drops Odegaard today. You know what I mean? When we don't why wasn't he doing this before? Odegaard, yeah, great. Wanyeri gets a start. Who knows? It'll probably be fucking Sterling up front. Who knows what he's going to do today? And it's all nonsense, man. Tierney, you're giving Tierney a shot now. You know what I mean? Why didn't you start him at home for the last home game? Give him the full match at home. Everything he does is just to annoy people. And I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of the way the club's being run. I'm tired of like Liverpool. You have to take your hats off to them. Look at what they're doing. Transfer market, proper fucking movement, man. Proper movement. Newcastle,
and they just won the league, by the way. Yeah, I know. Won the league.
This. Yeah, exactly. They've won the league. They're moving properly, and attacking players want to go there. There's talk now that Gyökeres might stay at Sporting, right? There's rumours that he might stay. Right now, I called this. I said if the other teams don't go for him, don't be surprised if he stays there and waits again for another year. Because if he comes to us now, right, I'll lose a lot of respect for him. That's how bad we are.
And Shane,
I'd lose respect for him.
Apparently, Rodrigo is too expensive for Arsenal.
City
too expensive.
If he's going, City will
get Declan Rice paid for 110 million. Yep. You're talking about Rodrigo expensive.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And we worked it out last night that Arteta is on something like £30,000 a fucking day. You know what I mean? Because he's on 280 grand a week, 288 grand a week. He earns in 4 days what Rennie Sleggers earns in a year, man. And she won a Champions League. And hats off to the ladies, by the way. The only people flying the flag getting blood. One of them got bloody mouth there in the injury time. Got straight back up. None of this waving around, none of this nonsense. They got the job done against the greatest team in the world, and they knocked out the second best team in the world and the third best team in the world on the way through. So fucking hats off to the ladies. And people should go out and only buy the fucking ladies' jerseys. Don't buy the new fucking Arsenal jersey. Buy the ladies' jerseys because they deserve respect, man. And the players should have to fucking hand them that trophy.
They do.
Proper
Big up to
football,
the ladies, man. I know how hard it is to win the Champions League. So yeah, big up to them. Ozzy, my G, what you saying, man? You can see that party at right back again. We can see Tierney. You got Tierney last game. Kivio and White. Zichenko, number 10. Moreno, worst midfield I've seen yet. Rice, Ethan Sterling, and Nelly up top. How are you feeling today, Ozzy?
Bro, to be honest, I have no interest in watching this game, bro. It's not gonna show me anything, prove anything. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just like I get over and done with. I'm done. Like this season's been jarring, absolute jarring. Like the other day, I was with one of my best mates. Like as you do, you talk football. Like it's just general topic. He's a Liverpool fan, and like I said to him, brother, out of this, we've played 50, 60 games this season, give about there. Yeah. But I said I can count about 10 games that I've enjoyed from the games I've watched. 10 games. Counting the Champions League games, that's about 8 to 10 there, and probably add in the Man City game in the Premier League. That's about it for me.
So you didn't watch Arsenal since the PSG game?
No, I haven't watched any games since the PSG. But what's the point? What I'm gonna sit there and just like feel sorry for myself, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Like it's like what am I supporting here? Failure. I'm gonna sit there for 90 minutes and be like, oh well, it's not even like, how can I put it? It's not even like we're competing for like a European like sport or anything, or it's like anything interesting. You get it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if we win, we lose, but like top 4 is guaranteed. When we finish second, third, or fourth, like it wasn't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it was just, and bro, the football's been dire this season, man. It's been absolute dire. This whole like stagnation of football, where it's like try to get a goal and just kind of sit on that, like sit on your laurels. Like it just don't make sense to me. And then we can see, and it's like, the generator failed. We've got to start the generator again. It's like what's going on? It just don't make sense to me. Like I said, I've mentioned it on numerous times, probably your stream, Matty, Northside.
Yeah.
I said last season we had a good style of football, yeah. We was only lacking.
You mean the season before that? No? Or last season?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah, probably, yeah, even the season before that actually. But yeah. Like we had a good style of football. We was only like not clinical in certain games. Yeah. We needed a striker.
We've been needing a striker.
This manager goes change the whole style of football, brings in more like defensive recruitments. And it's like, if anything, we've been screaming for attackers, and he does the opposite. And you're thinking, here we go again. And he's learning on the job. 5 years. He's still learning on the job. He still doesn't have like a solid identity of football that he plays. Or you can say he's defensive or attacking or this or that. Because in 5 years, he's played about 3-4 styles different of football. And he's trying to work out a formula that's going to get him over the line. And every formula he's tried, he's just failed at. Like, for me, it's enough is enough. And people are still saying, oh, this year, no, definitely this year, if we get the signings we need. For me, this manager can sign whoever he wants to sign. You could give him another billion and say, listen, buy the best player in each position. I still think he'll fail.
Fully agree.
Not to have an agenda against him, but I just don't think he is capable of doing it. He just doesn't have the minerals for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the thing is, I go back to him as a player. He was never. He was.
Yeah,
like
he was all right. He was all right.
He was bang
all right.
average at best. You know what I'm saying? At least when we look at these like players that are transitioning to play a manager, yeah, you're thinking, oh yeah, my guy was a baller. My guy was a legend. My guy done X, Y, Z. If we look back at this guy's career, what's he got? 2 FA Cups as a player? Did he win anything at Everton? Yeah. Did he win anything at PSG?
He won a league at Rangers, I think. I could be wrong.
But like I said, he has no
Farmers League.
He has no credentials. We've given him credentials.
Yeah.
And for me, I find that embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? We've given him a CV, a managerial CV.
Facts.
You know
that's what I tell people, Ozzy, yeah? They tell me, oh, you got us out the mud, even though that's factually incorrect because we've been through that. He did not get us out of the mud. He didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people always, sorry, Richard.
We're back in the mud right now.
I was having this conversation yesterday with someone, yeah. He goes, oh, he took us, like, I'm good, but like, they're going on like with Southampton or something, you know what I'm saying?
We finished fifth. We finished fifth the season before he took over.
That's
and then he finished 8th and 8th.
And then when you mention that, people are like, oh, I actually forgot about that one.
Facts.
Like they try to brush it on the carpet. I said, you're going on from like we were 10th or something, trying to battle for like.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Season before we finished 5th and got to a Europa League final. I mean, it's better than the first 2 years. Then he was 8th and 8th, so he made us worse with a load of money.
Yeah.
I've like obviously I've not been around as long as some other Arsenal fans, yeah. But I've never seen Arsenal finish 8th for as long as I've been supporting the club.
Yeah, true. Even with the worst years with Wenger, but yeah, man.
Yeah, like we've never finished out of the top 4 with scrubs like Benilton, Bayoud, Andrew Santos,
Bentner.
This guy's buying players for 30, 40, 50,
do you know,
60 million, and
I have one of my friends, he's a proper Arteta in. Do you know what he told me? He told me he's overachieving with this team. I was like,
staggering when I hear this.
Yeah.
It's his team.
He's his team.
They act like he's been handed this tean. He signed every single player in the team, every single player, and replaced several of them again and again.
Someone said to me, "Oh, I've got an issue with the club. He's not being backed." I said, "What?" I said, "But what you been smoking? 34 signings. They've all been his signings. Oh, if we get a striker this season, if we get a winger, if we get a midfielder, like." I reckon we'll do it.
We get this,
and I'm like,
we get that. Yeah.
I'm like, here we go again.
Yeah, 100%.
We be
man.
Bro, 24 signings is 3 teams, bro. That's 3 teams.
Yeah.
That's enough for you to build your first team, your second team,
and reserves,
and have like a reserve, you know what I'm saying? Like
have a reserve as well.
You can chop and change. Like technically, you're meant to have a 25-man squad, right? So technically, you have 2 teams. Technically, your A team, your B team, and a bench. Bro, he signed enough play and more for him to work out what his best team is and his second team. Like in the less like clinical games where you can start like play not your most important plays, and he's still chopping and changing. He's still trying to think he's some master tactician, taking players down out on right midfielders, moving to the other positions. Like it don't make sense, bro. You're not.
And if you add to all the players he signed, you can add 4 potentially world-class young players that have come through the youth system as well. Smith Rowe could have had a ceiling. Saka, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Wanyeri have all come through. So they've been added into the 30-odd players that he signed, and he screwed up every single last one of them. Saka won't be the same again after this injury. I'm telling you right now, he's not going to be the same. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Facts, man. We got some of these comments. Big up Luca. Big up Joseph. What are you saying? Static in the chat. Big up to you, Taki. What are you saying, man? Adam, you must squeeze the lemon, guys. You must squeeze the lemon, guys. Big up Ethan, man. Big up Ethan. Yeah, party at right back, man. It's a no game, bro. It was bound to happen. He had to play it. He loves playing party at right back. And next season, you're going to see more of that. Trust me, you're going to see more of party at right back. Especially if Zubamendi comes in.
Well, I don't.
I've been saying.
Sorry to cut you off, but if anything, if you was trying to convince Partey to stay, you've literally done the worst thing.
Yeah.
You've literally done the worst thing.
But Partey hasn't signed yet, right?
If I was thinking, all right, cool, let me see what this manager does last game of the season, where he's going to play me in the team, and you stick me at right back, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm effing off after this.
Got to change it 100%. Now, man. Free Partey.
Free Partey, bro. 100%. Big up Adam again, man. He's saying Gyökeres to Arsenal makes sense. Maybe we'll get Sesko. Wow. There's talks. I'm hearing Sesko. I can't lie. And I feel like Arsenal are a team to get someone like Sesko. Arteta likes a player like Sesko. So we just have to wait and see. Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to transfer talks, we have to wait and see. We got Adam saying, I'm happy to see Tierney and Ethan get a start. Facts, man. Tierney, he's giving him his last game. That's what he's giving him. And Ethan, because obviously it's a no-brainer. He had to play some players today. He just had to. AFC saying Arsenal ladies team squad value is 4.22 million. Yeah, but it's women. Different money. Money's different. But yeah, you know it's saying big up, you know. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying? Big up, my G. Mr. Robbo. What you saying, Mr. Robbo? You good, yeah? No Face is an Arsenal ladies team, a manager that can get it over the line. Facts. Let's go get her. Must be. It's the easiest thing to do. Adam is saying Sesko reminds me of Timo Werner to Chelsea. Facts. And that's going to happen. Yeah, Havertz part 2. Yes. Posh, big up, gun down. Big up for the raid, bro. Big up, Carl. Big up, yes, sir. What are you saying, man? What are you saying, yes, sir? Adam is saying he did win the double at Rangers. Yeah, Farmers League. Mr. Robbo is saying he took us out of the mud, yet we are back in the mud. Now it's worse because we have shown we can potentially win stuff. Yeah, he talked about that today. We're gonna watch the press conference in a second. Yeah, watch. Stay tuned, people. And he comes short every time, always full of excuses. Yeah, now it depends. It's the schedule now. It depends who we play against now. New, something new. Schedules. Adam saying he took us to 8th. Facts, Mo. Facts. At one point we were 15th. I don't know if you remember, Adam, but yeah, at one point we were 15th. They act like it was someone else. Yeah, 100%, man. Arteta, the fans been brainwashed. Yeah, the PR, bro. The PR is so strong at Arsenal. AFC's Arteta and his deluded fanboys have disgraced our football team. Yes, they have. Big up you, not Rashid. They are correct. Arteta did take us out of the mud with Wenger and Emery. He put us in the sewers 8th twice. Tottenham first, 20th, and Spurs dunk a European trophy on his head. Facts, bro. But yeah, that's beneath us. That trophy's beneath us. But yeah, big up Nossa. Nossa saying, where do you think Emi Martinez is going to end up this season? Like Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper. I don't know, you know. I really don't know. I have no idea.
He's talking Barcelona.
Huh?
He's talking going to Barcelona.
Man, if he goes, but he deserves it. I can't lie, man. I like Emi Martinez. Even when he came through, like even when he wasn't a big keeper, like now he's one of the best in the world. But as soon as he came, he gave us like a calming presence. I was like, all right, this is the kind of goalkeeper I need. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Leno was a good shot stopper, but he was very, very. You never feel calm with Leno. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always flipping and flabbering. Do you know what I'm saying? The ball flip flap. But yeah, man. AFC is the more you engage with Arteta fans, you realize it's just a monumental waste of time, energy. Even conversing with them, they will do somersaults to defend everything about Arteta and his failure. Facts, my bro, facts. Big up, you know, again. Might have 2-month break after today. Rashid, but back in August, it will be toxic again because style won't change. Maybe he'll change the style now. He changed it 3 years in a row. He might change the style now again. I just feel like every style he plays, because I heard there was like 72 formations, right? I think they all don't work. I think all those 72 formations don't work. And by work, I mean trophies. That's what I mean. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know for other people, trophies isn't the aim, but yeah. Allstein on NBA now. Arsenal have lots to do. They will try and renew the contract of Partey, maybe a defender or two, because they missed out on Hudson. Yeah. How come Real Madrid just came in and swooped him? How come we're always like, we're eyeing him, we're monitoring the player, we're watching, we're in talks. It's never straight to the point where, like, you've got Liverpool, they signed Frimpong, Kirkes, and I heard they're working on Verts.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Why is it always Arsenal like this? It's always like this, bro. No attackers inbound. Facts, man. Not saying he had us bottom of the league when Spurs were top. First ever in English football history. Facts, bro. Facts. But yeah, man. I wanted to watch his press conference. So yeah, I'm gonna just share it. 1 second. Come on, guys. Put your earphones on.
I was gonna get tortured today, fam.
So now we're gonna watch some of this Cucurella that he's gonna be talking about. Yeah, let me add it on stage. Let me just add it on stage. There you go. There's Arteta with his smirk. Look at him smirking.
It was great to see Kai Havertz back in training at the Emirates on Wednesday.
Can you guys hear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Could he be involved on Sunday?
We're going to decide that tomorrow. So he's done certain parts of the sessions in the last 2 days. He looks in great shape, but I think it's more a shout of, first of all, the medical staff, the doctor especially, giving the clearance, and then how Kai actually feels to contribute if he's required.
How much credit does he deserve for getting himself back into a position where he could play before the end of the season?
Unbelievable. I think his work rate, the work that he's done as well, a lot of credit to all the medical staff for the work that they've done throughout the last few months, because between them they've been pushing each other. We know how important Kai is for us, and the fact that he looks in great shape. I think.
You heard that, Mandem. How important Kai is for us. Next season, you're going to be watching more and more of Havertz. Trust me, he ain't going nowhere.
The metrics that are very important for a striker to give himself the best chance, and you see the transformation on him, which has been really impressive.
And once again, there's plenty of injuries you're dealing with right now. What's the latest with Declan Rice, Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Yuri Timber?
Again, they've done parts of the session, no complete session, so we're going to have to wait and see tomorrow if they can deal with things that they haven't done because they went.
Hey, 1 second. I think this is the Newcastle one. My bad. This is the Newcastle one. My bad, people. There's the Southampton one. I just had it.
That makes me sick, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, there you go. Here it is.
Very busy few years. Just how valuable could the next month, 6 weeks be for them after this?
My bad, peoples. My bad. Yeah, there you go. This is the one. Yep. Southampton one. There you go.
Morning, Mikhail.
Good morning.
Just ahead of the final game, a little bit of maybe team news, and if you could just explain the Timber Saliba situation and what their problem is and when you might have them back available for pre-season or beyond.
Jury, and he had a surgery on Tuesday morning, and on his ankle. He's been feeling that discomfort for many weeks. He's been navigating through the season with that issue, and it needed to be resolved, so he's going to be out for a while. And Saliba, he felt something in his hamstring in the first half, just before halftime, and again, he's going to be out for a few weeks.
In terms of Urian, will he miss? What's the sort of time frame on that? Will he have a pre-season? Will he not be ready for the start of the season?
We don't know yet. It will depend how the recovery goes. It will be weeks, but we don't know exactly how much. Hopefully, it will be somewhere near the preseason if everything goes well, but we don't know yet.
And Silva, just a few weeks rest.
A few weeks, yeah.
After a very long season. And Kai came back.
Yeah.
Did he come through okay?
Very good.
Was he
You
this week?
could tell how excited he was. He's been working so hard. I think he's done great with the medical stuff to get back in the shape and in the form that he's at the moment. He was desperate to contribute, and pretty happy to see him back.
And Sunday probably marks the end for a number of the players at this club. Is there any sort of there's an understanding some are going to go, but Partey there still remains a little bit of a question mark over. Is there any movement on that yet? And in terms of the level he's played at this year, how important is it to maybe keep him?
Well, there's some question marks on a few of them, so we'll have to wait and see. We still have another Premier League match to play on Sunday, and after that we have some time to sit down and finalize a few things that have to be done. In regards to Thomas, I think consistency-wise, he's been his best season. I think the way he's played, performed, his availability has been exceptional, and he's a really important player for us.
And in terms of another important player for you, David Raya could get his Golden Gloves, couldn't he, on the weekend? That sells him head-to-head. So much kind of noise when you signed him. Do you sit back in your armchair with your peace and quiet at night and think, gosh, that was one of the best decisions I made bringing him and the improvement you've seen on him?
God.
Well, we made decisions with that intention, but obviously at the time it was a very unpopular one. It was so much pressure on it not to get it done. But I think we have to feel our gut, and we have to be as well very analytical of what we think is necessary to improve the team, to take the team to a different level. And certainly everybody, I think, at the club, around the team, our supporters are very happy with the way David has been consistently performing at the highest level for us in the last few seasons.
And second,
Hey, Rashid, where are you, bro?
When you're lying on a sunbed somewhere next week, hopefully with your phone off and spending some quality time being present with your children, when you get back, how much clarity do you have in your mind about what you need to do?
Hey, Rashid, my brother.
What's that kind of list?
What have I done to upset you, bro?
No.
What have I done to upset you?
My bad, my peoples. My bad. Let's run
making me sit through
So
this.
I can imagine the moment.
Oh my God! What have I done, bro? I thought we were.
Why? We're watching his manager.
Hopefully,
We're watching our manager. Watching our manager have a press conference.
First and
You know what I'm
foremost,
saying? You guys in the chat, are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? Are you not entertained? What is he talking about, bro? Fucking absolute bullshit, bro.
Are these media people real?
They're all handpicked, man. They're all handpicked.
Yes.
One of the female reporters
make
asked
it nice. Don't put any pressure. Don't ask him any questions that he is going to irritate him or show his narcissistic behavior. Don't question his ability as a manager or his tactics. But why don't you ask about tactics? Why don't you ask about formations? Why do you ask about, next season? Why didn't you ask about what's your ambition for next season? What's all this gibberish about? The goalkeeper.
They were asking about injuries, right?
Bro, we went into it for 5 minutes, yeah. They haven't asked anything about the game apart from injuries. We already know who's bloody injured. We already know who's in, who's out.
Hey, you know what? Since I started the YouTube, I started watching more and more press conferences. I'll be real. I used to just skim through it. You ain't got to.
I don't know how
if you're not doing YouTube, I know you man ain't got the time.
It's been 5 minutes. My brain's already losing some IQ, bro.
It's just been 5 minutes, and
no, I can't do it, bro. I can't even do it.
He can't have that. He was like, "Stop, that's it."
But the worst thing is actually seeing him. It's one thing you put up the script. Him speaking is jarring.
Yeah. Let's run it, people. Let's run it. Views is like, fuck this, bro. I'm not watching this.
I can't do this shit.
Actually, you know what, man? I just wanted to get to a party. He started talking about Kai Havertz and all that shit. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that Kai Havertz, all that shit.
Raja is a packaging partner you can rely on. With 5,000
Why
products
they
available
read it,
next
bro?
day.
I've never clicked on a fucking.
Why are they
pitch.
asking him about injury? Sorry, Rashid. Sorry,
Yeah.
bro. Why are they asking him about stuff? And then he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, Jurian Timber. He's been in pain for many weeks and all that. Why the fuck are you playing him then? Why ain't someone saying that? Like, this is, bro. This is like, honestly, this torture, my guy, torture, bro. But sorry, go on, carry on.
No, it pisses you off because how can me, you, and Shane and Ozzy and everybody in the chat and everybody out there, we can see this. How can these guys not? That's how you know that they're trained. That we are trained.
They're not allowed. They're not allowed in if they ask questions. They're not allowed in if they ask certain questions.
But how come Ange gets berated every time?
Yeah.
Every press
Call
conference
the
they're onto him. Innit? How come?
Yeah.
What's the difference? It's
He's
the
a winner
PR,
as
that's
well.
the difference. This league finish here is what matters to them. I swear to God, they'll be happy with second every season. From now to 2030. I guarantee they'll be all right with it. Facts. Yes, Static. Yeah, I hear that, bro. I'll talk to him later, bro. I don't know what to say to him. I'll be real. I don't know what to say to him. But yeah, Shane, I know.
Legendary.
I don't want to air him out like that. But yeah. He's done it too many times, bro. He's done it too many times.
Yeah, the
That's the only reason I said it, because it's over and over again. It's repeated.
Yeah, I know. Luca, you got to stop it, bro. You got to stop it, my friend. Got to stop it, man. But yeah, let's move on.
I need a few more things to then have a real clarity and analysis and describe the season with the right words, because I know that that's going to be very, very important.
But the picture you have in your mind of what next season looks like, assuming with the trophy in your hands, you know, that alignment, the players, where you go with this squad is very clear in your mind. What's the most important thing about getting that right next season?
Alignment.
With the people that
Paul's
at the end. We all feel the same way, that we feel that
fucking align him, bro. I'd love to align him.
I think this is the one. This is the one where he goes off on an absolute ramble about.
Yeah,
he goes off on a ramble, and he doesn't even get to the point. And then the small few things that we can get to. And you're one that asked him one of the questions, said, "I'm sorry to ask you this, but I was told to ask you," and it wasn't even a challenging question. This is the one where he goes off on a fucking ramble that gets absolutely nowhere. I don't know how he gets away with this shit. I don't know how he gets away with it.
I know. We're gonna get to it.
He's media trained to like brainwash people. He rambles so long. It gets to a point where you're thinking, bro, what question is he answering?
Yeah, he's not answering the question. It's just Chinese water torture.
Bro, he's like a trained politician.
Yeah.
He'll
talk about everything apart from winning. He can't say the word, "I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win the title next season."
No,
why can't you come out and say that?
Then he'd be held accountable.
I've never heard you say that.
Because they'll hold him to it. I get it, because they'll hold him to it. Because if you say it, and then you don't win it.
You can see how irritated he is, when he's asked. I think, what was that last press conference or the one before that, where I think the same reporter asked him a question where it kind of held some accountability, and already you can see he's like, oh,
he's choking. Yeah, he chokes.
Yeah, he was choking.
Yeah, he's not used to being questioned.
Yeah, this is the best part, guy. Mandem. It's just 5 minutes, bro. Everybody's like, stop the pain. 5 minutes. We've been through 5 minutes, bro. You get me? I know for you guys and for me as well, we feel like it's been 50 minutes. But yeah, just 5 minutes. This is the best part. This is my favorite part.
It's not just something you want to do. Do we have everything that is needed to do that? And even if you do.
Okay. He said we need
everything. You have everything. Then why you ain't done it then?
Exactly. Now we got so you don't have everything we need. After 5 years or 6
years.
No,
he claims we have everything, bro. So let's see then. Let's see if he delivers. He ain't gonna deliver, but he says he has everything.
Look at his hand. That's how long it's been, bro. Right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Half a fucking decade, bro. Look at his hand. Get this, bro. Right. I don't know what I've done to you, Rashid, but I thought we were cool, bro.
Right there. So you see his hands, man. Them. That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been, man. Facts, views, facts, man. That's a good one. But yeah, man. Like he said, we don't have it. So basically, what he's telling us, I'm just gonna translate it from bullshit to English. He's telling us that we don't have everything we need. He needs to spend more money because you remember the press conference before this or the one before that, he was like, "Oh, it's up to the board now." Right? Do you guys remember? He was like, "Oh, it's up to the board." So now the board need to spend more money and get more players. So the players that we have are not enough. Even though season before, like last season, he told us to not be happy with second, and then next season we're gonna win it. Next season we're gonna go for it. Did we? No, we didn't. It's bullshit. Everything he says is bullshit. All you need to do, though, we need someone out there to edit all his videos from season to season. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can see through the bullshit through every season. But yeah, let's get into it.
There is a lot of things that are gonna play a part to win. A lot of things. Performance is gonna be the squad quality. Availability is gonna be.
So basically, he's telling us a lot of things go into it: performance, squad quality, and what was the third?
Availability, of course, injuries and so on.
Yeah. Basically, all three of these are his problem. He actually created all the problems. Squad quality, you're the ones that bought the players. Injuries, you're the one that injured these players and ran them to the ground. What are you talking about? Tell them that it was your fault, but it is your fault. Why are you telling the people? Because this is a press conference, everybody is going to watch this. Do you know what I'm saying? Why are you telling them that we need these three things? You fucked up these three things. Innit, Shane? Was you going to say something?
No, I was just clearing my throat, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Let's roll, man. Let's roll. Yeah, love Static, man. Love. Actually, Shane got 800 subscribers as well. So big round of applause to Shane, bro. Mabruk, my bro. Mabruk. And I'm on 800 as well. So yeah, big up, man. Nice. Big up. But love and respect to every one of you, bro. You've been there since day one, bro. Since day one. Let's roll.
Referees, the schedule.
Oh! You man heard that.
Yeah.
Let me roll it again. You man heard that.
He throws it in. He just throws it in there.
Sorry?
He just throws it in. He sticks it in there so people know that the referees, even though only one red card was we didn't deserve and that got overturned and we won the game. And the schedule, any team in Europe has the exact same schedule. Nobody's schedule is different.
The exact same.
Such bollocks, man. Such bollocks. How are excuses? He's using things that are just naturally happen as excuses, like the schedule. Everybody has the same schedule. Every single Liverpool had the same schedule as us. They had 2 games less because they went out in the quarterfinal of the cup. They had the same schedule as us. So I'm not. It's just he's such a fucking shyster, as Maddie would say, man.
And they went for everything. Liverpool. They got to the final. They got to the final of the Carabao Cup. They went for everything.
And they got to the next round of the FA Cup, so they had the exact same amount of games, actually. Literally the exact same games.
Yeah.
And
then he threw in the referees, so people can be like, oh, PG.
Of course, yeah.
Referees
but
against us.
He just stuck it in the middle, so it got in, but he didn't have to explain himself.
We got
most of the red cards were red
and this is for next season, by the way. This is him making excuses for next season because she asked him, what about next season winning something? So he's already making excuses.
He
goes on about players' mental health because he can't deal with that. He wouldn't give a shit if someone came to him and said, boss, I'm struggling, and he'd go, yeah, just get out and play. You fuck.
Yeah, just go and play. He's affecting my mental health, and you're lying on a Sunday. It's meant to be a holy day, innit? For all my religious people. And that, like, I can't believe this, bro. Sacrilege, innit? Get him gone, bro.
Now, facts, bro. Facts. It's absolute bullshit. They got an excuse for next season already. Look at him.
We all feel the same way, that we feel that we are capable. It's not just a dream, or it's not just something you want to do. Do we have everything that is needed to do that? And even if you do, there is a lot of things that are going to play a part to win.
The ingredients.
A lot of things. Performance is going to be the squad quality. Availability is going to be referees, the schedule. Who do you play, when, in what kind of form they are, how many days do you have to recover? And then the random...
But that's for everyone.
What form they're in. And like it's unlucky if a team's it's just everything is a fucking excuse with them. Everything is an excuse. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a fucking
moving
excuse.
like he's doing FIFA career mode, bro.
It's
unbelievable.
It's relentless.
It's like saying, "Oh, we're unlucky because when we
like
came
when
up
you're on
against so-and-so,
FIFA
they
career
were in
mode, and
form."
you go on the squad and it says, it gives you like
they're an
a
orange arrow. Or, exactly.
But like season bad player in bad form and that.
Oh. And apart from any kind of difficult questions,
this is your job as a manager, you idiot. This is you.
Clown, bro.
It's your job to figure these things out.
He's literally explaining his job. He's explaining his job requirements and using them as excuses. They're his job requirements.
You brought in to manage schedule.
Yeah. And the thing is, you and Ozzy, sorry, you pointed it out earlier, like about him building up his CV. He's supposed to be improving us, not the other way around, isn't it?
But like I've mentioned and other people have mentioned, is like back in school, where you had like your main teacher, and now and again you'd get a supply teacher, and the teacher will introduce them, this is Miss or Mr. blah 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 there. They're going through training and blah blah blah. We've done it with this guy for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And he's still not qualified in terms of winning trophies. Like, you've had 5 years experience to work out formations, work out how the schedule is, work out when to play players, when not to play players, work out when you need to do rotations, work out what teams to play in what games. And now after 5 years, you failed again miserably, and you're going on, need to work out this, need to work out that, need to work out that. That shows me you're still learning. You're still incapable of knowing what to do in certain situations.
I think it's just his ceiling, Ozzy. I personally believe that this is his ceiling.
Bro, he's reached his ceiling a long time ago.
Ages ago.
Like, he's reached his ceiling.
And he still won nothing with his ceiling. He won nothing when he reached his ceiling.
Yeah.
Like I said before, like, he just doesn't have the minerals to get over the line. You've reached your ceiling. Thank you very much. Goodbye. That's it. It's done. You're not that guy. You could be here for another 5 years. I still don't think he would do it. If anything is the other thing that's been shown to us this season is, so many teams have been shit this season, apart from Liverpool. So if anything is, this should have been a 2-horse race. But it wasn't a 2-horse race.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And you've still failed when you've only had one other team competing with you for the league. And even then, you still didn't manage it.
Yeah, facts, 100%, 100%.
But look at Arnie Slot, someone that's got overdone and overlined in his league, has come in and said, "Listen, I've already got the credentials to know what it takes to win a league title." He's already come in, assessed the squad, and says, "Listen, I don't need my own players. I've worked out what player to play where. I've worked out what players to do what job. Who's my first team? Who's my backup? And that's how I'm gonna roll with it."
Yeah.
But this guy's still thinking schedule, this, that, referees, this. Bro, he's just reading this.
Let's be real. All the red cards were red cards, except from maybe the Declan Rice one.
Oh, he broke the rules, though, Rashid. He kicked the ball.
He broke the rules. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
The Lewis Skelly one was the only one that shouldn't have been, and he that got overturned, and we won the game. You know what I mean?
All right. So there's no need. You can't use it as an excuse. See, this is the thing, Shane. You need to break it down for the people to see. You need to break down everything. He talks about red cards. Talk about the red cards. Injuries. Show why you're the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Availability. You're the problem.
He's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Like he spent this 5 years, bro, of us listening to this guy. It's about rocket science, making football like it's rocket science. You know what I'm saying? This, that. We learned all these buzzwords. We all learned them from this guy. I learned all my buzzwords from this guy. I swear to God. All those buzzwords and tactics and this, that. And he wasn't ready. He did this. Versatile. Fuck off, man. But let's roll.
That one I cannot control. I cannot control what can happen in that dressing room to somebody in his personal life that can affect his performance.
That's not your job?
Bullshit. Thank you. That is your job.
Yo,
you're a manager.
You're
supposed to deal with situations like these. You're getting 15 million.
For
Rashid,
what? My bro, I got the watch along though, innit? Yeah,
I know,
I got a scoot. I got a scoot. Thank you though, everyone though. Big up, man.
Big
Ozzy,
up.
Shane, yourself.
Big up, Hughes.
Big up
The
everyone
legend.
in the chat. We'll see you in the watch along and then the
See
reaction.
you for the match reaction views, yeah?
Big up, man. Love everyone.
Love.
Legend.
Love and respect. You gotta go too, Shane.
Yeah, I gotta watch the match. I gotta do my duty, watch the match with the missus, and I need to make dinner in between. But big up Rashid as always, man. Thanks for having me on.
Salute.
And yeah, sure, I'm sure I'll see you. I'll see you in and around streams over the next few days, I'd imagine. Absolute legend. Big up to Ozzy as well, and the chat, of course. Absolutely brilliant. Static, the man, Vigilante, all the people in there. Mr. Robbo, everybody. And cheers, Rashid, for having me on, man. Sorry I couldn't say
Like and subscribe to Shane. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, come on, people. Let's do it. See you later, people.
Big up, Shane.
Let's roll, my man, Mandem. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Or something happens, or our competitors do something like in the history.
Oh, just in case he has a baby like Odegaard, you know what I'm saying? He got a baby. Oh, he had a baby. Oh my God. Don't hurt his feelings. Don't do this. Don't say that. Yeah. My friend, like I was saying, manager, that's what being a manager is. You've got sometimes you have to put an arm around the player and take him to the corner and be like, listen, bro, this, that, you're doing this wrong, this, that wrong. Do you need anything? Let me know. That's why every manager out there that really is successful has special relationships with players. Mourinho, Pep, Klopp. You seen Klopp, bro. Everybody loves him in that dressing room, in that Liverpool dressing room. Everybody loves him. But yeah, if he truly cared, he would have stopped years ago. Facts, man.
History of this league. You have seen it sometimes. Boom, they do that, and then it's a lot of randomness there. So things that we can control, I guarantee we'll do our very best.
And just finally from me, no trophy for you this season, but obviously your rivals managed to do it last night.
Great question.
How much extra pressure does that maybe add on you? And a word on maybe Ange Postecoglou, because you probably know better than us the sort of roller coaster that he's been on this season, and you sort of see him at the end with his family, and I think you have to kind of take your hat off, don't you, to what he's achieved.
Just congratulate them. I think they are champions, and when you get to there, you have to do a lot of things right. I think they're going through a season with, again, a lot of obstacles and difficulties. And they
how come they won a trophy? Like he said, he just said it right now. They went through a season with a lot of obstacles. How come they won a trophy? How come they were able to win a trophy, even though they had these obstacles that you're talking about, which are the same obstacles that you used as an excuse for us not winning a trophy this season? How come no one's seen this? Come on. How could nobody see this? How can I be me, Rashid, out of everybody? Do you know what I'm saying? Just a normal Arsenal fan. How can I see this? Let's roll, man. Let's roll.
Have at the end to manage a beautiful moment. So you have to congratulate. This is a sport, and I'm sure they've done everything in their hands to achieve it, and they are really happy.
How come you didn't do everything in your hands to achieve it? Yeah, let's play that game. How come? How come?
Because you're not capable, bro.
Who's had a better season?
Sorry?
The question that I've been asked to ask is who's had a better season? You finished in second.
I don't like to compare with other teams.
He doesn't like to compare. You see, he doesn't like to compare, but he compared.
You know, you're not worthy of comparing, bro.
Yeah, but he would compare Liverpool. Oh, we had more points than Liverpool. So in that, we should have won. We should have won the title.
Yeah,
we had more points than Liverpool. So how come you were comparing to Liverpool? Yeah.
Because it suited his agenda at that time.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Let's roll. We got 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes, people. Let's roll.
My team. That's my job.
8 more minutes and we end the stream.
Alice from the Premier League.
Thank you. Hi, Mikel. So a trip to Southampton ends your season on Sunday. Then, given second place is pretty much confirmed for you, what is the motivation heading into this one?
Sorry, what is that?
What is the motivation heading into this one?
Well, it's motivation because you want to have as many points as possible. You're always here representing this club to win and to play in the manner that we want to do. We still have want to achieve the best defensive record, the Golden Glove, that we're still there.
There you go. Our trophy is the best defensive record. That's our trophy. The best defensive record. You see what he said right now? That's our
To
trophy.
play and finish the season again on a high with a good test and
Why?
always respecting the
Who cares if
competition.
you finish the
Sure,
season?
you
Why?
recently said that you're willing to give your life to win.
You're high.
Here in
You get me? He's high.
How do you switch off and let yourself kind of rest and recuperate?
Integrating AI into your application has never been easier, and it's all because I use On Demand. Here's how I build.
Once the season's over, to be able to go again with such intensity next time around?
Well, it's a bit of, I think it's, you need to reset again. I think in order to do that, there are many parts. One of them is that obviously you have to rest. Then you need to be very convinced and aligned of what you want to do to give yourself, again, the best chance to be where we want to be. And then you need to start to feel that, again, that feeling in your tummy that you are willing to come back here on day one, fully motivated, fully enthusiastic to go again with a group of
his
players.
tummy is scared. That's what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? He's scared. That's the feeling in your tummy.
The stuff that we have.
With that mind, then, how excited are
Butterfly.
you already at the prospect of next season?
I am excited, but I think now I need as well to rest a little bit, to calm down. I think to have
a lot
and
of
to
Arsenal
start
fans are
to
excited
make certain decisions
see
in the most efficient way with the right timing as well, to make sure that I can rest, because that's big part of
he needs
when
to
you start
rest.
to see, okay,
15
things are
million's
happening,
not
and
enough.
happening in the right
Needs to rest.
timing, in the right direction.
Absolutely. So looking ahead then, you go into this summer transfer window with a new sporting director in Andrea Berta. How well have you two got to know each other, and how much of an impact do you feel that he can make in what could be a very big summer for the club?
Yeah, I think he's going to be a big contributor. His experience is the fact that he's
Well,
already
you didn't
won.
have experience when you came to the club. Why are we bigging up someone else because he had experience? You didn't have experience. How come we don't have the same standards for a sporting director and a manager? Who's more important? Let's be real. Who's more important? Do you know the sporting director of fucking Benfica or Porto? No, you don't. But they still get good players.
And one in very difficult context as well. The way he's built him, I think, is exceptional. So, I think we have to share all that responsibility. Andrea is going to be a key part driving the idea and the plans that we have to try to execute him, and we are here to support him.
Finally, for me, your last pre-match press conference of the season, if you had to summarise your season in one word, what would that be and why?
When he finishes, and I knew that question was coming, when he finishes, I will do that.
There you go. Of course he did, man. Absolutely.
If I count one, if not, I might use three. Okay?
Okay, go on.
Thank you.
Mikel, just in the last 24 hours or so.
What was the word? Wait, we missed the word. What was the word?
Mikel, just in the last 24 hours or so, or 40.
When he finishes, I would do that, and I would use, if I count one, if not, I might use three. Okay? Thank you.
Mikel, just in the last 24 hours or so, or 40 hours, you've been linked with Real Madrid and Rodrigo. I'm not asking to talk about a specific name of him, but what does it say about where this team is at, where the project is at, that you're linked with a project of that caliber?
Well, I wouldn't like to name a player, but obviously we've come. So I think the biggest thing is that, and using the word pride, is that we have brought the club into a position, into a place that next season you have to win a major trophy.
Yeah, we bought.
That means that everybody.
Basically, this is what you're telling us, man. Yeah, I bought the club to a place where you have to win. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you get like his wordplay? Yeah.
Well, let's see if you can deliver, bro.
Let's see if in fact
believes that we have the level, that we have shown the consistency, and we are an elite team in this country and in Europe. And if you don't do that, then what's gonna happen?
Fucking hell, that was long.
Hey, you get sacked.
You get me. Facts, bro. Facts. But yeah, man, big up the man, then, bro. Big up. Where was I? Yeah. Static is saying I hear the ice cream truck in the background. It's not even hot. It's not even hot out there, bro. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, he just need 2 band community wild in my view. Facts. Aussie Arteta has ever been in 2-horse races, fell twice. Facts. Mr. Robbo, big up my friend, big up Mr. Robbo. Big up Vigilante. What are you saying? Yeah, been such a tough season for Odegaard. Pissing off on holiday in November. Facts, bro. I got to bounce. Take care. Legend. Static, my bro. Legend. In a bit, man. You know, we got cut as well. But yeah, you big up, you know, he would compare. But Angie's a big Arteta has. That's why he doesn't like to compare. He don't like... Yeah. You know he's mad, bro. He's mad. What plan exactly? What plan? What plan is he trying to execute? What plan? Facts. Vigilante saying big up Rashid of Guy Aussie on the panel. Apologies, don't know your name. Chat. Big up, my bro. Big up to everyone, bro. Love for everyone that tuned in. Aussie. Big, huge salute to you, my friend. It's been time, innit? It's been time. You're back now. We're gonna do more of these. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, we'll do more. Definitely.
Huh?
No, definitely we'll do more, bro. We got, we got, like I said, bro, innit? You're big up to your channel, innit? You're pushing this revolution against this supply teacher of a manager. Yeah. We gotta keep it going, bro.
We got at least 2 more years of this. People think that I think 2 more years.
I think he's got 2 more years. For me, I think that's when the major landslides happen. Main lands. Because bro, I've been talking to a lot of people. They're saying this year.
You can say, all right, say nothing, bro. But huge salute to you. Thank you for pulling up, bro. Big up, man. Big up. I got.
Make sure you like and subscribe. To everyone. Big up 100 subscribers. Let's get Rashid.
Like a subscribe, man. Like a subscribe.
Like a subscribe every time.
Big up, man. Salute. Peace, people. Peace. Stay safe.